Hey everybody, what's going on? Eric here, and let's go and do a little bit of a rundown for 2017 of what I got left over as far as guitars go and shit like that. So, alright, stay tuned. Usually in this room there would be a stand sitting right there, but I'm not practicing anything right now. I'm kind of like just getting a few other things done, so there's nothing sitting there. And all I have sitting over here is basically the SOB Cozart that I've been working on. Oh no, there's a pack of cigarettes over there. Somebody's going to be whining about that. Oh no. And there's the neck for it, so there's nothing on the floor in this room besides an old reel to reel movie projector and my lockbox. And then there's, a little stereo right over there in the corner. Not a big deal. But yeah, let's go. Walking into the dungeon part of the basement. So right here is just like a storage area of the basement, and if you guys want to know my dirty laundry, there it is. Feel free to wash some towels. Now that right there is the Gibson Les Paul box. Now I hold on to them for a good length of time. The reason being is because usually when you do send something back for warranty, they want the original boxes, cartons, or whatever you want to call them that they came in. Same thing with like if you buy a TV or anything electronics, the store usually doesn't take back anything for warranty anymore. You have to ship it out in the original box that was bought in back to the manufacturer, and they will, do whatever they gotta do. So this is just a storage area for like Christmas crap and whatever. We don't have a place to put it, we'll just store it in here. So let's go over here. Walking through the jungle of toys. Now, some of you might say, oh my God, look at how dirty this carpet is. This carpet is not dirty. This carpet does a thing where if you move your foot one way, you get rid of the line. If you move your foot another way, it makes a new one. So yeah. So now, this is the Ibanez wannabe kick guitar that I built. My daughter wants it, so I hung it on the wall for her. The Floyd Rose of it's not all that great. It's blocked right now, and I need to really change it out. But it's not a bad little kick guitar, and it's been holding its own pretty well as far as the finish goes, and staying in tune and everything else. But I just hung it up on the wall for her, so nothing happens to it or anything else. And then she's got her toys all over the place. Got a little flat screen Ford down here, her Xbox, DVD player. She can watch movies, play her games, and I gotta get onto her to clean this mess up a little bit down here. It's a little bit ridiculous. But, so this is what I'm left with over here. I got 4, 5 stands, and that Ibanez right there that's in the middle of the screen, that'll be sent out pretty soon. As soon as I get some cartons. And then I have my bass that I practice with. It usually it's inside its bag, so right now it's out. Now this is the PV Max 110 amp, and it's not a bad amp. It's pretty good. Now that used to be all the way down to the post because I had more cases over here that I no longer have. So the rundown. This is the Epiphone White Lightning. This is the 1960s Tribute Epiphone. This is the Schecter. This is the one that my buddy sent me, the Blue ESP. New one to the list is the Gibson Les Paul. This one here is the Jackson Soloist. This is the Gibson SG. Nice hard shell case. Really hard shell. This is the LTD MH100 Quilted Maple Top. This one has the Floyd Rose with the special with the detune on it. This is the B50 bass by LTD that I want to get rid of that one too. It's a nice bass, but and then I monitor the humidity and temperature down here. And when it gets too dry down here, I will turn on the humidifier. If it gets the humidity starts to build up a little bit, I'll turn the fan on, and that fan will circulate the air, and the humidity will drop. So that's the rundown right now. And I have another guitar, the Ibanez that I promised to Travis. That one is off to the side and will be, close the door, will be sent to him as soon as I can get a damn box. So let me flip this camera around. Back, and I'm going to have a cigarette if you don't mind. What I've been doing is kind of like smoking half the cigarette, or not even half the cigarette, and then letting it sit. So I've been went changed over to lights now. Trying to cut back. Some days I do, some days I don't. Some days I'll smoke a little bit more than others. But I've been trying to kind of moderate myself, I guess you want to say, as far as the smoking goes, because it's very hard to quit. I gotta say, I cut back quite a bit before, and then I started smoking again, and then I cut back again, going back and forth between vaping and between smoking. So it's a fucking mess. But I'm sure somebody's going to nitpick about it anyways. Anyways, so those guitars that I have left over are some of them I'm still going to keep, and I might get rid of a few of them. But the ones that I have sitting there now are worth more than the ones that I gave away. All right. Now, some of you guys may question, okay, why the fuck are you giving away guitars? Well, good reason. Okay, I want to make a room over there for possibly newer guitars or better guitars. The ones that I've given away are really not worth that much. Okay, they are functional working guitars. They almost look like they're fucking brand new. Number one, they've been set up. They're, like I said, they work. But they're not worth anything. They're not worth my time to throw them up on eBay and try to sell them. So somebody said, I like that guitar or whatever, I gave it to them. Not a big deal at all. Now, there's been a little birdie that's been kind of running around, tweeting in my ear a little bit about certain things that have been going on with YouTube, which, frankly, I really don't give a fuck. I don't care about it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to listen to it. But there's been a comment that was made that was, and these people know who they are, was something about let's be friends with Eric or let's be nice to Eric and they'll give us a free guitar. No, that is not the case. That's not going to fucking happen either. So, kind of washed my hands with a few people. Don't want to be part of whatever their crap they're stirring. Whatever, I don't care. Okay, it ain't going to happen. Number one. So, what I've been doing is just, like I said, somebody shows a little interested in something that I got, and it's something that I'm actually wanting to get rid of. Fine, it's theirs. The guitars that I've got, most of the ones that I've got, I bought brand new. A lot of the other guitars that I bought off of eBay and stuff like that, some of them were B stocks, some of them weren't. Some of them need a lot of work, some of them didn't. Some of them are like brand new. Some of them didn't even look like no one even played them. So the ones that I have left over that I'm giving away now, they're B stock guitars. They're factory seconds, and a lot of people are scared of factory seconds when they see them. They stay away from them at the store. They stay away from them on eBay. They think there's more than just a flaw in the finish, which I showed a few couple of videos that I made. They're not. There's nothing to be scared of with these guitars. There's a flaw in the finish. It makes them a B stock. Whoop de fucking do. And the two that I'm giving away or have given away already are basically like fucking brand new. All right. Now, two other guitars that I had over there that you guys didn't see, which they probably were in a video that I made a long time ago, or maybe my last channel. I'm not even sure. I donated two of those guitars to my school, my old school, which was kind of weird because they wanted to fill out paperwork for tax purposes, and I was like, yeah, fuck it, I don't need it. So I helped them out a little bit over there. Now, you guys know how I am, okay? I've done shit where I've just given things away. That's how I am. There's nothing to explain. There's nothing to make up a story about. There's nothing to twist what I'm saying. There's nothing. It's very simple. Just I do things for people. I'm sorry if you don't like it. I'm sorry if you take offense to it. I'm sorry if you think that I'm being taken advantage of, which has also been mentioned. It's not. I'm doing this because I want to do it, not because I have to, not because there's a reason behind it, just that I want to. There is no big deal about it. So yeah, I've done things in my past where Toys for Tots, Little Angels runs, stuff that helped out other people. Nothing different. This is what I'm doing is not a charity. So I'm sure somebody's going to twist it into something like that. It's not to buy friends. It's not to do anything other than just do something nice for somebody. Is there something wrong with that? Why is there something wrong with that? I have no idea. But You guys know how my last channel was, where I was doing a lot of giveaways. A lot of that stuff was basically promotions for other people that I was getting some of this stuff for, and then doing reviews on some of the things that I was getting for free. The only problem with that is I couldn't sell it. It was, the agreement was that I was not able to make a profit off of what I was getting for free and selling it to somebody else. So that was the deal. I stuck by it. I made videos about it, and some of those videos, or all those videos, are gone now. So it's kind of like kind of a shitty thing. But a lot of the other people on their channel have their unboxing video, so of what they've received. And the other people know what I did, and they saw what I did, so it worked out fine. Nobody can say anything that I owe them or whatever, because they've seen what I did. The only thing is because through the bullshit, I kind of lost those people and things that they were sending me. So that kind of sucks. But you know what? Oh well, it is what it is. I'm still me, and I'm still going to be doing what I'm going to be doing. As far as practicing guitar goes and stuff like that, there's been several comments floating around. Fuck you guys, okay? I don't care. All right? I'm not worried about what you think of me. I'm not worried about what you think of somebody else. All right? It's not worth my time of day to get involved in somebody else's crap. All right? Simple as that. Not a fucking big deal. But yet other people want to turn what I'm doing into a big deal. There's nothing to explain. There's nothing to nitpick. There's nothing to change. There's nothing to twist, even though it's going to happen and already has. So, not a big deal. 2017 hopefully will be a totally different year than what 2016 and 2015 was. Things are different for me. I've been doing quite a bit of stuff, and I want to get involved in a lot more than what I've been. I want to start building, getting away from refinishing or building kits, and start building an actual guitar, not necessarily from scratch, but something close to it. The Dead Man, even though the Dead Man was formed from a kit and customized, to be a one-of-a-kind guitar, I enjoyed doing it. It was fun building these kits. It was fun to do the artwork. And a lot of you guys looked at it as, you should be, if you're selling these, you should be charging a lot more. I do agree with you guys up to a point. I do agree with you up to a point. And I've argued my point about it and listened to your point about it as well, about what I should be doing and how I should be doing it. And I'm not going to say you guys are wrong. You guys are right. And the Dead Man, with all the artwork that I did to that, when I pass away, when I die, my name is on that. Maybe that might be worth something someday. Maybe it'll be another Picasso or something. Who knows? The Angel guitar, the guy who bought the Angel guitar from me, has been hitting me up on eBay messages about building him another guitar. And I have to say that, that guitar I sold pretty cheap, okay? I mean, that guy got a great deal on that guitar, regardless if it was, a kit or whatever. He got a great deal on it. And the bad thing about it is I'm not going to do that again, okay? If I do something like that again, I will sell it like I sold the Dead Man. It won't be an auction. But he's been hitting me up to build him something that is more personal. He's coming up with the ideas as far as building it goes. I've been waiting for his reply back because I told him, I says, well, give me an idea of what you're talking about here as far as what he was saying. And I haven't heard back from him yet. But basically he wants a personalized guitar that's for him and his girlfriend. Okay. And it's kind of like one of those things where I wouldn't get a tattoo of my wife's name on me. My kid would be a different story, but I wouldn't get a tattoo of my wife's name on me or any other woman that I've dated or whatever. Because to me, it's like, okay, if you ever break up, well, now you got their name on your sleeve or whatever, and what the fuck are you going to do about that? Having a guitar personalized like that with your name and your girlfriend's name, because that's basically how he wanted it to be, is his name, his girlfriend's name, in stained glass and light up with some type of a design that goes with it. I have nothing against it, it's fine with me, but it's kind of like the guitar. If you ever break up with that person, well, now you're stuck with this guitar that has your name and your girlfriend's name on it, which is cool at the time, but now that you get broken up, you're stuck with this guitar. And if you try selling it, well, it's going to have the same name as yours, and he's going to have to be dating a girl that has the same name as your ex. So chances are that may never fucking happen, but and you're stuck with it. But you know, he's interested in that, which is cool, and I'd be more than happy to figure something out with him. But again, you know, the price of that is not going to be like it was on the Cozart. You know, it's or not the Cozart, but the Angel guitar. So yeah, I know you guys sit there and say I make this clicking sound with my mouth a lot, and the reason being is because my mouth is always dry. That's the problem with it. I don't know why or it is like that. I don't know if it's because of the blood pressure medicine I'm taking, but my mouth's always dry, and I get this. Sometimes I make this clicking sound. But yeah, fun shit. Anyways, I'm getting the fuck out of here right now. I have other things to do, and I'd love to sit and chat with you guys and make a video and stuff like that. But I have other things that I need to be doing and take care of. There's only so many hours in a day to get things done, and I got a feeling I'm going to be running my ass off later on today to get to the store and stuff. But my family being sick and you know, these guys are not feeling too well. I've been kind of running around like crazy with these guys. I'm still not feeling, you know, that 100% great yet. Still got this cough. Still have my throat's bothering me a little bit. So I've been kind of like, you know, just getting what I need to get done and taking care of everybody else besides myself. So you guys take it easy. Have a good one. And I will catch up with you all later.